Welcome to the Archives, where we dive into games long forgotten in our Steam library, to bring up possible gems hidden within. Today we will be talking about Figment. Not that one. This one. I'm gonna need some bleach after that. So, Figment is an action-adventure puzzle game set in the brain of our recently traumatized main character, where we play as Dusty to fight back the nightmares that now plague our mind. So with that, let us delve into Figment to see what it has to offer. Figment has this child storybook whimsy to it, where the characters look like they just jumped off the pages and into the world of Figment. Even the dialogue has the same sort of feel to it, except with more vulgar language, which the vulgarity may seem off for what the game seems like it's trying to go for, but once you finish the game, it becomes clear why. I actually really like how the environment represents the different pieces of the mind that you explore and that the puzzles follow suit. Like, the world of creativity has windmills with spinning dragonflies and puzzles like grabbing a flute to create a bridge or cracking nuts with a smashing vine that is trying to kill you. Where the world of logic is more like clockwork in nature and its puzzles are more moving the blocks in correct ways to allow you to progress. Truly, however, what charmed me is how the music and the environment interacted with each other. Each area has its own background music, but what makes it special is depending on where you are on the map, the different pieces of the map will join in the music. For example, in the world of imagination, there are lute plants and horns sticking out of the islands that will join in with the background music. Just listen. Or, when you are in the brain central, even the droplets of water and the static of the electricity goes with the music. Oh, did I mention the bosses sing? Oh yes, they do! I don't know about you, but I think more games need singing bosses with their own theme music.
Now, give in! Let's party! In sadness and lose yourself in the madness. Dance!
I think I rest my case. The puzzles are engaging and not too difficult. I was never stumped by a puzzle and thought the progression of puzzles in all the worlds were really well done, where it gave a basic premise of the mechanics of the puzzle at the start of the world, then from there it expanded on the puzzle difficulty without ever feeling like it had any jumps in difficulty out of nowhere. Sloppy story on top, some multi-layered meaning in your actions fighting these bosses, and solving puzzles around the mind, you have yourself a pretty decent game. The game's issues mostly revolve around the simple combat system and some hitbox issues with moving platforms, which I have to say, coming out of a buggy mess like Stygian, it was refreshing to see a game that wouldn't let me break it even when I was trying to see if I could fall off the map. And after 6 hours of gameplay, I would say I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Figment is one of those games you could knock out in an afternoon, but still coming out satisfied. So I would say its price tag of $20 is not bad and really good if you could get it on sale. Imagine that, Figment is really good. They even have a sequel coming out later this year, and after playing the first installment, I would love to see how they improve the gameplay from here. So that was Figment. Oh god, not again. God, I don't even know if this is cute or creepy, and Figment here looks like they licked the sweat off of people waiting in line in Disney World. Ugh. God. I'm going to need something stronger than bleach. Maybe I can use some magic. Yeah. Craft a spell to help me forget this hot mess. Well, luckily, the next game in our series might be able to help with that, as we're going to take a look at the Mages of Mysteria. That game. Yeah, on the screen. That one. I'll see you next time.